Bodies convey emotions as accurately as faces and are essential for emotion recognition. Avietza and colleagues, for example, demonstrated that the perceived valence of a face displaying intense emotion changes according to the information displayed by the body. However, the mechanisms underlying emotion perception from bodies are unclear. While studies have shown that neutral bodies are perceived holistically, a small amount of research has shown that individual body parts do contribute to emotion perception. For example, Pollock and colleagues showed that natural arm movements can be characterized by dimensions of activation and pleasantness. So our first question was, can emotions be recognized accurately from isolated body parts? Secondly, the brain may be disposed towards extracting information from the hands. fMRI studies show separable representations of hands and full bodies in the extrastriate visual cortex. So we asked whether emotions are recognized more accurately from the hands than from other body parts. Therefore, in this experiment, we compared emotion recognition accuracy for isolated images of hands, arms, heads, and torsos with full bodies. 100 participants viewed images of full bodies and body parts, each portraying one of 6 emotions. Body parts have been magnified here in Figure 1, but in the study, stimuli were presented at the same scale in the full body and isolated body part conditions. Figure 2 shows how stimuli was presented on the screen. Participants used one of 6 buttons beneath the image to make a judgment about how the person was feeling. Each participant viewed 150 stimuli. We found firstly that emotions can be classified from isolated body parts. Figure 3 shows our results for emotion recognition accuracy in all participants. The dotted line at the bottom of the figure indicates chance performance, which was 1 in 6. You can see here that recognition accuracy was significantly higher than chance in all stimulus types. Importantly, while emotions were recognized most accurately from full bodies, performance from the hands was more accurate than for the other body parts. Secondly, we computed confusion patterns to probe the underlying representational structure. Figure 4 shows the matrices for each stimulus type. Each cell in these matrices shows the emotion judgments made on the x-axis about the displayed stimuli on the y-axis averaged across participants. There were similar patterns of emotion recognition in full body and hand conditions. Finally, we carried out a representational similarity analysis of the patterns of confusions, calculating correlations of the errors across pairs of body parts, shown in the left panel of Figure 5. The right panel hones in on the top row of this matrix. Confusions in the hands and arms were systematically related to those in the full bodies, with patterns in the hands being more similar to the full bodies than the other body parts. These results provide critical insights into the perceptual mechanisms underlying emotion recognition from bodies, demonstrating that emotions can be accurately decoded from body parts. Furthermore, differences in emotion recognition accuracy between body parts indicates that certain features, such as the hands, play a more important role in emotion perception than others.